Our next topic is fractions and decimal numbers. Now, what is meant by a decimal fraction? Decimal fraction. Fractions with a denominator 10, 100, 1000 etc. are called decimal fractions. So, decimal numbers we can say that it is a particular type of fractions, decimal fractions. So, fractions with the denominator 10, 100, 1000 etc. are called decimal fractions. Decimal fractions. For example, 2 by 10. 2 by 10. Look at the denominator. Denominator is 10. So, 2 by 10 is a decimal fraction. What is meant by 2 by 10? 2 by 10 means there are 2 tenths. 2 tenths. Okay. So, after the decimal point, we can write it as a 0.2. 0.2. So, the decimal fractions means fractions with the denominator 10, 100, 1000. So, the decimal numbers we can call it as a particular type of a decimal. It is a decimal fraction. Then 2 by 10. Again 3 by 100. How many hundreds are there? 3 hundreds. 50 by 100. So, the denominator is a 100. Then 12 by 1000. So, all these are, we can call it as what type of fractions? Decimal fractions. Fractions with the denominator 10, 100 or 1000. We can call it as decimal fractions. Then, conversion of decimal fractions into decimal numbers. So, if the decimal fractions are given, how we can write the corresponding decimal number? Now, we can consider the first example, 2 by 10. So, what is meant by 2 by 10? So, we can say that there are 2 tenths. Okay. So, 2 tenths we will call it as a 2 by 10. So, what is the decimal form? What is the decimal form? How to find out the decimal form? So, for that, what we have to do is count the number of zeros in the denominator. Count the number of zeros in the denominator. Here look at that, how many zeros are there? 1 0. Okay. So, count the same number of digits in the numerator starting in the unit digit. That means, you have to count the number of zeros in the denominator. Here the number of zeros is 1. Count the same number of digits in the numerator from the unit digit. So, from the unit digit means here we have only one digit 2. Okay. So, here we have after 1 there is only 1 0. Therefore, count the same number of digits in the starting from the unit digit, count the same. So, we have to count it 1. Okay. So, only one digit 2. Then you have to put the decimal point, moving this digit to the right and put the decimal point. And the whole number part is not there. So, we can write it as a 0.2. So, 2 by 10 means a 0.2. Next, 5 by 10. 5 by 10 means how many tens are there? 5 tens. So, which is equal to, so look at the numerator, the digit is a 5. Okay. So, count the number of zeros in the denominator, only 1 0. So, starting from the unit digit, you have to move how many digits are 1 digit to the right and put the decimal point. So, 0.5. So, the answer is a 0.5. 2 by 10 is a decimal fraction. Now, next 15 by 100. 15 by 100 is a decimal fraction. So, we have to write down the decimal number. What is the decimal number? Then count the number of zeros in the denominator. There are 2 zeros. Therefore, you have to move 2 digits in the numerator. So, starting from the unit digit. So, 5, 1. So, you have to move 2 digits to the right and then you have to put the decimal point. Move these 2 digits to the right and put the decimal point. So, the answer is 0.15. Next, 30 by 100. How many zeros are in the denominator? 2 zeros. So, you have to count 2 digits in the numerator and you have to move these 2 digits to the right. Okay. So, 3, 30. So, 3 0 and 3 you have to move to the right and then put the decimal point. So 0.30. Next, 123 by 100. How many zeros are in the denominator? 2 zeros. So the number is 123. So starting from the unit digit, you have to move how many digits? 2 digits. So you have to move 3, you have to move 2, then after that you have to put the decimal point. So the number is 1.23. Again, 357 divided by 1000. How many zeros are in the denominator? 3 zeros. So how many digits you have to move in the, the numerator you have to consider 3 digits and you have moved those 3 digits to the right starting from the unit digit. So 357 you have to move 3 digits, 1, 2, 3 digits you have to move and then put the decimal point. So the number is, decimal number is 0.357. Next, 2 by 100. How many zeros are in the denominator? 2 zeros. So you have to move, you have to look at the numerator and you have to move how many digits to the right? 2 digits to the right, and after that you have to put the decimal point. So you moved 1 digit, then we want to move 1 more digit, but no digits. So what we can do? We can put a 0. Okay. So 0, then put the decimal point. So 0.02. Then 3 by 1000. 3000. So look at the denominator. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros. There are 3 zeros after 1. So you have to move 3 digits to the right starting in the unit digit. Starting from the unit digit. So here look at that. We can move only 1 digit. 3 digits we want to move, but here we have only 1 digit is there. So we need 2 more digits. Put 2 more digits and after that put the decimal point. So the number is 0.003. So in this way we can convert the decimal fractions into decimal numbers. Now the decimal numbers are given, we have to write it in the decimal fractions, in the form of decimal fractions. Now next, 0.2. 0.2 is the decimal form. You have to write it in the form of a decimal fraction. Decimal fraction means the denominator is either 10, 100 or 1000, etc. So look at that. After the decimal point, how many digits are there? That means you have to find out the number of decimal places in the decimal number. Number of decimal places. So 0.2 is has only 1 decimal place. Therefore we can write it as a 2 by, after 1 we have to put 1 0. It is a 2 by 10. Count the number of decimal places and you have to give that much number of zeros after 1. Then 0.3. 0.3 means 3 by, number of decimal places is 1. Therefore 3 by 10. Next, 0.25. Count the number of decimal places, 2 decimal places. So it will be 25. So the numerator is 25. 25 by, we have 100. So the denominator we want to write it as fractions and the denominator will be either 10, 100 or 1000 depending upon the number of decimal places in the decimal part. Next, 1.25. Count the number of decimal places, 2 decimal places. So without the decimal point you consider the number, that is 125 by, we have 2 decimal places, therefore 125 by 100. .307. So without the decimal point you consider the number, it is 307 by, you have to write it as either 10, 100 or 1000. Count the number of decimal places, 3 decimal places. Therefore it is a 307 by 1000. If you have only 1 decimal place, the denominator is 10. 2 decimal places, the denominator is 100. 3 decimal places, the denominator is 1000. $12.356. How we can write it? So without the decimal point, you write down the number. It is 12,356 divided by, count the number of decimal places in the decimal part. How many decimal places are there? 1, 2, 3. So it will be 1000. So 12,356 divided by 1000. So in this way we can convert the decimal numbers to decimal fractions. Now conversion of fractions into decimal numbers. Next, 2 by 5 is given. 2 by 5 is not a decimal fraction. Okay, so 2 by 5 is not a decimal fraction. So first of all, we want to convert it into a decimal fraction. So what is meant by decimal fraction? The denominator is either 10, 100 or 1000, etc. So we can call it as decimal fraction. So this 2 by 5 is given. You have to find out the corresponding equivalent decimal fraction. So can you make the denominator as 10? How we can make it as 10? You have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get a 4 by 10. So we got the decimal fraction. So if you, after getting the decimal fraction, you know how to convert it into a decimal number. How to convert it into a decimal number? Count the number of zeros in the denominator. There is only one zero. Therefore, you have to count the same number of digits in the numerator, and you have to move that digit to the right, and after that you have to put the decimal point. So it is a 0.4. So 4 by 10 means 0.4. Next, 3 by 25. So find out the decimal form. First of all, what you have to do? Convert it into a decimal fraction. So you have to make it the denominator as either 10, 100, 1000, etc. So making it into 10 is not possible. So the next number is which one? 100. Can we make it in the denominator as 100? 3 by 25. So when you multiply 25 with 4, 25 into 4 is 100. Okay. Therefore 25 into 4. So multiply numerator also with 4. So 12 by 100. So 12 by 100 is the decimal fraction. So equivalent decimal fraction of 3 by 25. Then we know how to write down the decimal in a decimal form. Number of zeros in the denominator is 2. So you have to count the same number of digits in the numerator also. That means 2 digits you have to count it starting from the unit digit 1, 2. Then after that you have to put the decimal point, move those 2 digits to the right and put the decimal point, then 0.12. 5 by 50. How to find out the decimal form? So 50 you have to change it into 100. How we can change it into 100? So you have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get it as a 10 by 100. So 10 by 100 is a decimal fraction. So we can find out the corresponding decimal form 0.10. So in this way we can convert the fractions. If they are not decimal fractions, we can find out the corresponding decimal number. First you have to convert it into the decimal fraction, and after that we can convert it into the decimal form. Exercise 8.1, question number 4. Write each of the following as a decimals. 88 by 10. Count the number of zeros in the denominator, only 1 0. So how many? Look at the numerator and count the same number of digits in the numerator starting from the unit digit, and after you have to move that digit to the right and put the decimal point. So the given number is, decimal number is 8.8. Next, 4 2 by 10. 4 and 2 by 10. 4 and 2 by 10 means it is a 4 plus 2 by 10. 4 plus 2 by 10. 4 plus 2 by 10, how we can write it in the decimal form? 4.2, because 4 is in the whole number part. After the whole number part, we have the first part is a tenth. Here 2 tenths are there, therefore it is a 4.2. But using this method, how we can convert it into the decimal form? First, this is a mixed number. So, convert it into an improper fraction. 4 into 10, 40. 40 plus 2, 42. So, we can say that it is a 42 by 10. So, 42 by 10. Count the number of zeros in the denominator, only 1 0. So, starting from the unit digit, you have to move the same number of digits to the right. So, and after that you have to put the decimal point. So, it will be 4.2. Next, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is a what type of fraction? It is not a decimal fraction. So, what we have to do? We have to change the denominator as a 10 or 100 or 1000. Now, which one is easy to change? We can change the denominator as a 10. So, if you multiply both numerator and denominator by 5, it is a 15 by 10. So, we got a decimal fraction. Now, look at the denominator. How many zeros are there after 1? Only 1 0. So, count the same number of digits in the numerator starting from the unit digit, and you have to move that digit to the right and put the decimal point. So, 1.5. 1.5. Next, 12 by 5. 12 by 5, if the denominator is 5, when you multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, the denominator will be changed into 10. So, 24 by 10. 24 by 10. Count the number of zeros in the denominator, only 1 0. So, you have to move only one digit to the right, starting from the unit digit, and after that put the decimal point. So, it will be 2.4. Next, 3 by 5. So, it is a mixed number. So, first of all, convert it into improper fraction. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 by 5. Now, convert it into equivalent decimal fraction. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So, 8 into 2, 36. 36 by 10. Then count the number of zeros in the denominator, only 1 0. So, you have to move only one digit starting from the unit digit, move to the right. So, the corresponding decimal number is 3.6. Now, homework question number 4 in exercise 8.1. So, exercise 8.1 question number 4, write each of the following as decimals, 2 by 5 and 4 1 by 2. That's all for today's class. Thank you.